All right, well, now we got game one coming up on our favorite stage. Just go small battlefield. It's more even if you ask me because there's no huge amounts of space up top for zoners to count with.
My apologies, I'm just listening to the PS2 startup sound. Anyways.
An absolute banger.
Yeah, I mean, it topped the 100 charts separate times, if I recall correctly. Why do those Yoshis love going for the reverse... Sorry, what's it called? The wave dash tongue.
The B reverse?
Yeah, the B reverse neutral B.
Mobility.
Mobility, sure, but it's really hard to avoid. Oh, he is dead.
Yes.
That is such a strong move. Even though Yoshi is one of the heavier small characters in the game, that will do the job.
I think Yoshi's the only floaty heavy in the game, yeah.
Would you call Banjo a floaty?
I wouldn't call Banjo a heavy.
You haven't seen enough Banjo play then. Banjo is definitely... Banjo, I think, is not far off from Yoshi and Peach.
Well, I wouldn't call him a floaty either. Oh, caught by the power gazer! 2 stocks up, 111%. AeRo right now struggling to get it.
Not looking good so far.
It is back here, finally taking that stock.
This is a tough hill to climb, but it is even clear 0% until, well, I mean, virtually 0. Hold on, I just realized this is Terry. This is not Ken. I actually have seen this matchup before. Ken or Ryu. I think it was Ken though. Yeah, the heavy short.
Sorry, I'm really stupid.
Yeah, I didn't catch that either. And it's when you
and seems
said
like,
he goes for the
seems
power
like
gun.
the AeRo can't catch any of these punishes either, so...
Well, I mean, Terry is just better than all of them at approaching, and that seems to be... I mean, that's pretty much Yoshi's game plan. But I do like the projectile more from Yoshi than the... I don't really know the name of Terry's projectile, the one that slides across the ground, but I think...
Power wave?
Yes, that's gonna kill?
Nope.
No.
Not even close. No. From that low in the stage, that ain't killing anytime soon.
No, I didn't think so.
But we can dash attack?
Wow, okay.
I have several questions.
Yeah. And I don't have very many answers.
Another Pokemon stage, but it ain't PS2. Praise the Lord!
No, I actually like this a little better for Yoshi. I think this is going to be able to allow AeRo to sort of retreat a little bit more. I think he's... I'm not going to say he has to play campy, but he cannot be nearly as aggressive. I think he can simply wait for Anality to approach him, since that is what Terry loves to do.
Into double jump Nair?
I missed.
That looks like way too much air. That looks like into double jump Nair. I don't understand why I'm focusing on that, but that was just kind of interesting.
And it looks like AeRo is sort of game planning the way I thought he would. He is only really pushing in advantage. In neutral, he's really playing, I don't want to say campy, but just defensive and not really aggressive. I'm interested in why he didn't play more aggressive on that edge guard. Wow, I can't talk right now. I think Yoshi will absolutely wreck Terry off the stage.
Alright, for some reason the loser's DQ timers didn't sync, so I'm doing that now.
Well, and with the ever-toxic Nair from Yoshi, he takes that first stock. And this is the first stock lead he's had this set so far, if memory serves. And it looks like he just looks a lot more comfortable. He looks a lot more prepared. And he is using Nair a little bit more, but I don't think he's really using it in such a horrible, horrible way.
Alright, well, hang on. I just looked back from my school Chromebook that I'm using to Smash UG back here. It looks like AeRo has a bit of a lead.
Yes, he does. Finally able to get the kill as Anality. No, AeRo is exactly game planning how I said he should, and it's been working so far. He's using a little more Nair than we've seen him so far in previous sets. but I don't mind it. I don't think it's really so toxic, and I think he's using it strategically as a defensive tool rather than an aggressive one.
I mean, Ken's definitely rely on like pressuring shield. Oh, that shield is small. Not Ken's. Terry's relying on pressuring shield a lot. That's already harder on Yoshi as you can't shield poke it, and with Nair on the shield, it's just really hard to pressure that shield, and AeRo has to use that to his advantage. But 76%, he has to get kill now, or else all this lead is going to be for nothing, because Go Meter just barely top right corner of the map, going for the up air, able to get the air dodge down. Anality not wanting to die quite yet. Living on a prayer, and unfortunately he prayed. Never mind, that's a weird joke.
No, but I have to say, this is the perfect switch from one stock to the next.
That's a 17F moment. 17Fs in the chat.
Wow. I was just saying he's picked the right time to switch from defensive to aggressive as Anality was on the ropes. But just like that, one small mistake, and he is now in the deficit by 30%. Still low stock, so he's got a chance, but he needs to keep that defensive play. He cannot be aggressive this far back. But maybe a punish. He's not going to get enough going in advantage, it looks like.
This man choked harder than... I can't believe I choked.
No, it's okay. He choked hard. He choked hard like he ate a bag of chips improperly.
He ate a Dorito the long ways.
But he is making some progress. He's still losing, but he's got some strings going. 130 to 81%. And now this is looking like anyone can really take it, but will the power dunk kill him? Oh, that wasn't a power dunk.
Hate to see it happen, mainly with that SSG, because he was at 82%. That stock had a lot of life left in it. And that was just... Oh, God. That was painful for AeRo, I'm gonna be honest there. He had such a nice lead. He worked for that. And then he just didn't grab ledge for some reason. Who grew up with the Xbox and not the PlayStation, I know a thing or two, I would say. Bro, Nintendo DS and Wii for life. We're gonna be getting on to Game 3 here. Back to Carlos Pokemon League.
Yeah, and you know what? As far as runbacks go, I'm really for this one. I think that the adjustments that the stage gave him for his gameplay really worked. And SDs aside, he was up on him pretty much until the SD. But really, I want to see what would have happened there if AeRo didn't SD. $20 Anality would have came back regardless, but still, it's painful. Yeah, Anality would have come back probably, but I think that the fact that he did SD... Oh! My God. You scared me there, AeRo! My heart stopped. And, I mean, I think this actually sort of agrees with what I was about to say, is that AeRo is a little bit rattled after that. He's playing a lot more aggressively, and he's going to lose his stock up the top from it. And if we look at Kalos, it is one of the highest top blast zones, so there was no chance of him surviving. It's tied with Battlefield for second at 192. Only WarioWare, which is not a stage we can use here, is higher. I mean, hey, the style is kind of weird. They have WarioWare legal, they have Yoshi's. They have Voodoo Island legal. Oh, and Anality just told him to go off the stage. That was an instant 40%, now 59. I'm about to say, if that power guy's landed, I would have... AeRo, you gotta stop doing this to us, man! You know what, I've seen him do that a bunch. He hasn't missed that yet, so I'm... Oh, no. And that's the game! Wow. Okay, and yeah, I mean, it just looks like he was so off his game compared to that game, too. I really think his mentality was shattered from that SD.